Some of you may recall back in late 2012, I became the proud owner of this, a native stingless beehive. Now, it's been going really well. They're not out at the moment. I plugged them up last night so that I could bring them on this journey, because I want to share this success with my local community by splitting the hive and setting one up in my local primary school. And who better to do it with me than native bee expert, Dr. Tim Hurd. Tim, tell me a little bit more about these fascinating little creatures.
These are our native social bees. These are one of the species of native social bees that occur in the warmer parts of Australia. This species comes all the way down the New South Wales coast. The scientific name is Tetragonula carbonaria. They're part of this huge diversity of bees that occur on this planet. And they evolved from the wasps about 120 million years ago. They're a group of wasps that started using the pollen from plants to feed their young instead of insect prey, vegetarian wasps. That habit was so successful, it really took off till we got to the point today where most of the plants on this planet that we see are flowering plants because of this close co-evolutionary relationship with bees.
Well, I weighed the box and it's about 9.8 kilos. How's that as far as being ready?
That is fantastic. This hive will be full of bees, at least 10,000 bees in there, lots of stored food, lots of building structures in there in place, perfect weight for dividing into 2 daughter colonies. I put this top full section down on the empty bottom, and there we have our first daughter colony.
Oh, fantastic. Now, what are we actually looking at here, Tim?
We have brood in the centre, surrounded by an insulating sheath, and then food stored in these pots on the outside. You see all this honey stored in the back of the hive here, and pollen stored at the front. That's from your garden, Costa.
Wow, that's unreal. Now, what's the story with the queen?
These hives are very good at requeening themselves. There's only one queen, so one of these hives will become queenless in the short term. But they can make a new queen. They can take an unmated virgin queen that's usually present in the colony and allow her to go on a mating flight. She'll then return to the hive and take over as the egg layer for the hive. I'm going to put this new empty top half onto the original full bottom to create the second daughter colony.
What I'm going to do is take one of these daughter colonies back to the verge, and later on, I'll take the other one and we're going to set it up at its new home here in the school ground. Well, I'm as happy as the kids are here at my old primary school on their lunch break, because we're about to locate this native stingless beehive, which I split off my hive from the verge. And I'm with entomologist Tim Hurd. What do you think of this location here, Tim?
I like it, Costa. I think it's a top spot. It's well protected from the blast of the afternoon and midday sun here, but it's facing east. It'll pick up the early morning sun that'll warm the bees up and get them flying.
What do you think about there?
Great. So you can put these bees directly on the ground, but having this elevation will help them to launch into flight. Put this strap on to hold the hive parts together while we drop it into place.
Now, we're close to the school veggie patch here, but do you need to place them close to food?
No, they'll fly longer distances, up to ½ a kilometre to find their food.
And how good are they for pollination?
They're terrific little pollinators. They'll visit a huge range of garden plants, including your fruit trees and your ornamental plants. Probably the only thing that they won't pollinate effectively are the large flowers of things like pumpkins and other cucurbits.
So is it time to pull the plug out?
Might as well.
Well, thanks for all your help. It's a great day for the school, and I look forward to seeing you at the next split.
I look forward to seeing you.
Okay. Students here are keen to get a first look at the hive, and this class are with teacher Jason Everett.
This is our native Australian beehive. Right. Today, with your diagram, focus on your head, thorax, abdomen, wings, and antennae.
Thanks for the hive, Costa.
Pleasure. It's great. It's underway. But how do you see it helping you with your teaching in the school?
Oh, without a doubt, science, the children get to see firsthand, they get to actually observe the native bees. It's great. Developing school community spirit. They have to learn to be responsible and looking after the hive.
Yeah, I like the maths that this year there's one Next year there'll be 2. The year after there'll be 4, as it splits exponentially.
Yeah. We'll be able to split the Hive and pass it on to the local secondary high school. Once again, developing school community spirit.
Fantastic. Well, good luck with it all. I'll leave you be.
Thanks.